they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one.
Check.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the
It's
home of the
freezing
USC
from going
Trojans,
football.
the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Trojans about to kick it away and get this season started. Coming out with it, it's Watkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
What's my running back? I don't know.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for space. It's Cuba. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, what does a top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope? Maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Finds a tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If you're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Using his legs, it's Wormley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They're dealing with a second and long. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Gets it out fast. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
With the catch, it's Jamison. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going deep. Makes a grab on the shot. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll give it to the back. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
I should really flip this play.
They'll try the right side. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense is giving up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Oh, man.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Wormley. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Dropping back, it's Owens. It's a fumble on the play. Covers the fumble, and he's on the move. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They flipped into the field, and we were ready to play.
The computer needs to get back.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Off the RPO, complete. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Working the middle, it's complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
So many RPMs.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang
Good
on to the football.
Everybody's different.
So now it's 2nd and long. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Trying to take
It's
it
going to
back.
eventually turn into that.
He's at the 20. Touchdown LSU. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Back to throw, it's Owens. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Took it.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Good defenses stop you from scoring. Great ones score themselves, and LSU has done that so well over the years.
Yeah, and it's about guys who are playmakers. It's about guys who can lock up on the outside, and LSU recruits them. They develop them, and so many guys you see at the highest level doing it, and this is why, because they come to LSU and become stars.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Immediately fires to the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback.
Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
Yeah, I mean,
You've got to be accurate on the throw.
I went to
nice job by
Jackson
the
County
QB. They're
Road.
putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Rome
Second
quarterback
down
is
coming
pretty
up.
good, pretty fast. I don't know if they got enough to win
The give to the
state
tailback.
title.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Thomas County
He
seems
needed
like
only
the
1
team
yard.
that
Good job by the
beat.
offensive line, getting
But
just enough push to keep this
It's going to
drive
be
alive.
interesting what they rule
This
Langston
first half
U.
of offense won't go on the highlight
Game.
reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's first and 10.
Whatever that
Stopped in the
gets ruled.
backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Back to
Yeah, we were
pass,
keeping
it's
on.
Owens. Looking for the score.
Keeping tabs on all the
In
games.
the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be
Yeah.
and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice
clean it up.
touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped.
Yeah,
at the
they ended up
15.
about us. They ended up winning by 4.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive
Yeah, I don't
drive late
think
in the half.
they haven't. They will have enough.
To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Put it where
I don't think they'll
only
beat
his
Langston
man could
Hughes.
get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Even
Well,
with
LSU
the
receivers
suspended
are
players.
known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. And be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Hit hard just as he released
No.
it on first down and just
The game
couldn't
didn't get
it to
played.
the receiver.
Man, it's easy to
It's
play defense when
postponed.
you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the
sorry.
linebackers,
Once.
for
I
everybody
read
on the
once.
field.
Probably not.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Completed pass. He
They
goes
probably won't have
nowhere.
enough
In
speed
fact,
for
they
Langston
lose yardage.
Hughes.
That's when I think if the running
They'll
back
have
could
to
have
win
over,
up
he would just
front.
let that ball
They'll
sail
have
out
to
of
beat
bounds
'em up.
incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They kick it away on fourth down. Gets away from one, finds room.
Returner brings it out to the 32. And your USC Trojans
Yeah, beautiful.
will take over 1st and 10.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some
better,
time here late in the half. About as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
And Grayson losing
have a lot of
helps them
options on 2nd and inches. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Fires to the middle.
Oh, what
Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone,
Yeah.
you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Because Grayson was going to be the national tight end.
And he never had a chance. Just stop.
But they got beat by Carrollton.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all
Grayson was
over
going to
this
go back
game
to back.
so far to start it, man. We're still
But
in the
they
first
got
half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle
they were
for a
missing
loss.
2
These are the kind of plays that
offensive
really
linemen
help your
from last week.
defense
They got
push
hurt,
these offenses behind
so
the
they didn't
sticks.
play.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
So that was crucial.
But it'll be a little short of the first down.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Oh, yeah, it was 60 million or whatever it was. Like a Texas school.
From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack.
It's
and
ridiculous.
I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there.
Will take over 1st and 10.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cooper. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to the big tight end. Finds him in all alone. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not
I want to
before
know how
he
you
takes a
got to go
chunk out of
from
what they need to move the sticks.
Valdosta.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quickly complete. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is flicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They think there's room to run to the right here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Yes, it is.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half.
I wouldn't mind working at either one of them schools, Valdosta or Lowndes.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Even though the pay's not as well, right, as I am right now.
This
Here
Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can
But
look at
it's
this
still
if you're
better
on
than
offense.
four.
Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me.
The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
It's
a little too anxious
a lot of rural,
on that offensive line.
a lot of
That'll
country.
be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
I mean, it's not like significant, but I make more where I am right now than I would
On
going
first
to
down, here comes this offense.
Valdosta or Lowndes.
To the air, it's Owens. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and
Like,
really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use
Unless
of the
it's
big
like
fella.
a
I mean, go
coordinator
through your
position,
progressions
that
real
probably
quick. You
wouldn't
can't
go.
find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Wouldn't make much sense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if
Plus
you
the
don't control the
pressures.
line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive
A
line
lot more
doing a
there
great
than
job of
where
attacking
I-
those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away.
Never had as many
They've got
penalties
some
in
work to
a
do on this third and
user
long
main
from the
game.
40. Looking to throw. And the missed connection on third down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
And the returner will be knocked down.
But their current coach right now is probably making up there too, because he's got his doctorate now. I felt.
He leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
Defense looks like they're about to bring the house.
Yeah, I know.
They go to the ground.
Because I think he was at.
Gaining a couple to the 23.
I want to say. I know he was at Colquitt County, but I can't remember if that was before or after Valdosta.
From the gun, wants to pass. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Cuber. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense?
I know
Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
You know, Colquitt County and Valdosta.
They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Somewhere else.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical.
I didn't watch it, but that was
stay on the field.
When I was in middle high school.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield.
Two-a-days.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Dang, I got a hole in my beanie.
Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal.
Yeah, they're back at the bins
The
now.
holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road
3 or 4 years
that I can
ago.
trust this guy.
They didn't work it out, and they had to play the championships at Old Turner Field, where Georgia State plays them.
USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
But yeah, they've been back in
on the play as the officials take
bins
a break
for
to let him
the
be
last
checked
couple
out.
of years.
And the Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Rides the back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some plays
Yeah, I
to
think
get
it was
some running
also
lanes,
when
get this running game
Atlanta
going.
was getting
They're the ones that make it go.
weather that
The
year,
Trojans
too.
really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Dropping back, it's Owens. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense?
Oh, UAB's in it now? I know it always jumped back from Auburn to Alabama.
Looking to throw on first down.
I didn't know UAB was now in that mix.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Good job by the receiver there not to run into
I knew it always
coverage,
bounced
but to find a
between
spot that
the
quarterback
two
can throw the
university
ball.
schools.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback.
I'm very
all the way
familiar
across
with
the
Alabama.
field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both
Just
knew
because
it was
when I was
zone,
at Murray
and they
State, we
executed that
recruited a
perfectly.
lot of
And I kind of like how the
Alabama
running back
players.
didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Yeah. That's good that they
An explosive play in the
alternating
running
that
game as
now.
he's got the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot.
Is it there this
that
year?
guy's just too
Is
good.
it
And how about the
UAB
running back on
this
that
year?
play? Just making it happen, breaking off
I think
the
it was at
huge
Auburn
gain.
last year.
It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Owens. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate push, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. that was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot.
Where'd you
The
go?
offense just strung play
Right,
after
bro.
play after play together and got in the end zone.
10
We
minutes
check in with
away.
Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
It's big brother.
TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that.
I got people down
They had
in-
a good one there. We'll see
I got
what they can
another
do on this
coach
drive
down
that
in
starts at the
Daphne area.
16-yard line.
Which is really south.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Jamison. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary
Oh,
options
you-
down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Is his brother the real deal?
Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. They'll wrestle
Jonah.
it down just short of
His
the
name's
first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
He did not get 6'4".
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third
Hope he's
period.
dynamic. I think he's
These
committed
two
to Florida State.
quarterbacks have produced
Sure.
as we check out their
Maybe
numbers
not.
after 3. Here comes the
Not
fourth.
really
Time
keep
to
up
see
with
who
recruiting
steps
like
up,
I used
who
to.
makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Caught in the backfield. It's
Blocked,
Cooper.
bruh.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Escapes trouble. And he's all bottled up. And now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to
Extender
run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
To the air, it's Owens. They're working that left side. Touchdown, USC! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the
Yeah,
PAT
man,
will
I
draw
have trouble
them 1
closing
point
people out.
closer. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate
real.
in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
At times.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Watkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. At the 45 on his way. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression,
know who I
he
am.
gets you in stride, these guys will
What,
take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
You know who I am? I can't remember what he said. It was ridiculous.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Things did not go on the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Fires to the big fella. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Trojans moving quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
He did
this
to
is
his
a fun
team
spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game.
to make that guy go all the way outside to cover nobody.
You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold
their
blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll try the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's brought down. A short return to the defense. Comes out on top with a pick.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
He wants to go deep. Makes a grab down the left side. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, LSU. Once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish free up the gut. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out.
Beating with USC
to throw, it's Owens.
My title. Or still my title appearance.
Pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Fires to the right. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Again, 7 points left out on the field because of him, because of this controller.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
In a big game, miss an extra point.
Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Oh, and I love that
finally
play call on 4th down.
You know,
the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield behind the defense.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them.
Let me borrow one of his PS5 controllers.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
The offense coordinator works here. Let me borrow one of his.
It is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Owens. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown Trojans. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
They decided to go for it on 4th down, and that was not easy, man. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone, but really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, on 4th down, It's a touchdown.
Bro, I don't think they
Man
make
down
these
on the
things
play
as
as
good
the
as they
officials
do.
take a break to let him be
Did.
checked out.
These things kind of suck.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins.
From a material standpoint.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Hard running there. They'll knock him down after a pickup of
They're
1 to
getting
the
hurt.
18.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field
I don't know
position.
if it's
So
more
ball security
durable,
right here has gotta be big.
or if the
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
just the bearing in the sticks are made
Wants to go
less
up top.
quality.
Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
That's caught. It's Cooper. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you can tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Here comes this whole
What up,
crowd
swaggy
as the
wopes?
defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Cuber. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching
Thanks
this
for the
game
follow,
that they
man.
are indeed
How
the
you doing?
superior team. Offensively, defensively, running.
How'd you
throwing,
find me?
Whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David.
Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the 4th quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep
Ow.
leaning on this running game.
I was hoping it was a non-league person.
Big fullback's got it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you
That's a
saw right
bummer.
there, you can
Hey,
hand
scout
it
all
off
you
to him,
want, man.
and he
Scout
can
all you
generate
want.
you explosive plays.
Running out
Enjoy
the clock
yourself.
seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. A third down try for the offense. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, he took himself out a little bit. Made some plays, too, on defense. We out. Peace.